Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is amazing. I'm going to put my kind of experience to the test today. We're going to be ultrasounding, but not just a normal ultrasound. I'm going to be guessing before I ultrasound to see if I'm right. So stay tuned for that. And then later on, we're open at the Reptarium. We're going to feed Ivy and a few of the other big snakes here. Should be a banger of a day. What do you say we push our problem aside and have a great day together? Back to ultrasounding, and we actually have a handful of females that we haven't ultrasounded yet this year. I just haven't got around to it. And you know, I always do ultrasounding, so I figure we're going to play a little game today and see how good I am. First, I'm going to do like 6 females where I help them actually feel for follicles and then guess the follicle size, ultrasound, see how close I am. Then I'm going to do like 6 females where I just look at them. I don't even help them, and let's see how close I am to just by looking and seeing what I think they feel like. So what do you say we just play a little game and ultrasound a couple female ball pythons? So this is actually a cine het paint, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up and I'm going to just put my finger in here and see if I can feel any follicles. I feel really small follicles in there. So I'm gonna guess like 12, maybe 13 millimeters tops. So let's go see what we've got here. Let's see, right there are the follicles. And let's go ahead and measure them up and see how close I am. Right there to right there, 12 millimeters. Not bad for the first try. Next up is actually a het for albino, just bred to an albino to produce albino. She looks pretty nice. I'm gonna see if I can feel anything in her. I don't feel anything in her. She looks beautiful, but I don't feel much. But I tell you, she just has that kind of look to her that makes me think she's a little bit over 13. So if I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna guess 14 or 15 millimeters. Even though I honestly didn't feel 14 or 15 millimeter follicles, I'm hoping that she just has them and I just kind of missed them a little bit. But it looks like we're probably gonna be more like 12 or 13 millimeters, to be totally honest with you. Let's go ahead and see. So I am going to say, yep, we got 13 millimeters here. So I was a little bit off on that one. Again, I couldn't feel them, but I just looked at her and said, God, it looks like she's got something going on. But hey, 13 millimeters, I was at least close, within a millimeter. This is actually a stinger bee, which is an enchy spider. And we're gonna see what happens here. Just give a little feel. Oh yeah, I feel a little bit something in there. Yeah. So I'm gonna guess at 15 to 16 millimeters is what I'm gonna guess on this girl right here. So let's go ahead and see if my prediction of palpation is right. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna be just a little bit off. I think it's gonna probably be more like 14 millimeters here. It's pretty close. It's right on the cusp of 15. Literally, it's 14, 15 millimeters. So again, pretty close, but didn't get it right on the nose. This happens to be a super enchy spinner, which is a beautiful snake, by the way, and she is looking really good. So I'm gonna go ahead, palp her up a little bit. Yeah, these are looking pretty decent here. I'm gonna say maybe 24 millimeters is what I'm gonna say. And that just, you know, pretty decent sized follicles. Oh, crap.
What happened?
Forgot I gotta actually ultrasound her. So I'm gonna say 24 millimeters is what I kind of think, just judging by kind of her glow a little bit, as well as the fact that she's in, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, looking good. So I said 24. I might be a little bit off, to be honest with you. Yeah, she's at 28. So yeah, so I was off. I actually underdid that one, but 28, that's not bad.
It's just such a pain in the butt to get him to be still in my hands with this, because I just don't have really good grip. So that's why the one hands, I actually kept the glove off. But as you can see, he is doing everything he can to pee, bite. All right, that's a little better. Ah! You done? You done? Hey. Oh, you're all right. See, even let me touch him before he bites my finger. The biggest key here to know that he's starting to calm down is those tongue flicks. I want to see those long processing, the thoughts to go in his head. It may not necessarily be good thoughts. It might be saying some mean, hurtful things to me in his brain, but it's still a brain going rather than just constantly defend. But getting him used to being touched is definitely going to be a big challenge. All right, so I'm actually going to try an experiment here. I'm gonna actually like very loosely let him go and see what he does. He may just jump off and take a run for it, but it's worth experimenting. Slowly. There you go. Don't bite me. So that's really good. So he's climbing up. He's definitely wanting to get higher so he'll feel safer. He's definitely not happy with me right now, especially now that I'm talking to. He's already backing up. I can feel it. But I'd much rather him concentrate on my face and concentrate on my hand or my ears. Very sweet little baby. You're not as bad. I know. I'd be terrified too. I'm not gonna lie. If I had a big giant man trying to manhandle me and tell me what to do with my life, I'd probably be pretty upset myself. I definitely think this is some really positive stuff here. It never goes the way you always plan it, but you always got to kind of adapt and move along with everything. So what I'm going to actually do is hopefully if I can actually move slowly, not to where he's too scared, and walk up to that thing and let him off my shoulder.
This just is an enchy female, but I'm going to go ahead and help her, see if I can get her. And basically the idea is for her to crawl through my fingers so that I can feel if there's anything there. And I really don't feel much. Oh, yeah, I don't. That's disappointing because I thought she might look okay, but I'm still gonna say 13 millimeters. I'm gonna still say it, even though I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it. Now, I will say this, if I was just looking at this girl, I would say she was 15 to 18 millimeters, but by helping her and not feeling something, I'm gonna say 13 millimeters. Oh, wait a second. I was wrong. I didn't pulp this one good. So like I said, remember just by looking at her, I thought that she looked like she had bigger follicles. And again, I said about 18 millimeters, 15 to 18, she's at 19 millimeters. So turns out my eyes were better than my feel on this one. Let's go ahead and try to do that on the next few where I just look at them. I don't even touch them and see if I can get it right. So this is a beautiful chocolate pinstripe bred to a banana chocolate spinner. Just judging by the way she looks, her color, the way her kind of distension is and stuff like that, I'm gonna say 13 millimeters. I don't think that she's got a tremendous amount of stuff going on, to be totally honest with you. So let's see what I've got here and see if I'm right. Let's see. Yep, I'm pretty close. Yeah, and you can just kind of tell by the way their color is, the way that they lay, the way that they move. So she's at 12 millimeters, so I was pretty close on that one. So let's keep going. So this is an interesting one here, guys, right? So it looks like it's kind of fat, but I'm not sure that the fat is about follicles as much as it's about she's been feeding really well. So, but I do think she's got some follicles going on. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say 18 millimeter follicles. I think there's a chance she could be like 13 to 15, but I'm gonna say 18 just because she does look pretty good. Her color is still dark, so she's not in that 20 plus millimeter range, but she could be 18. Whoop, wait a second, I was wrong. Look at that. Again, I told you that it looked like there had some stuff going on in here, but yep, she's at 25 millimeters. So she definitely was bigger than I thought. Again, I was going on a limb saying 18, figuring there was some follicle growth, but she definitely surprised me. She had more follicle growth than I thought. And then here's a pastel crystal. Again, been feeding a lot, so she's really chunky. She has bred a few times, so I think there's going to be some follicle growth for sure. I'm going to say 20 millimeters. I think that that's probably where she's going to be. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, she's going to be a little lower than 20. Well, maybe not. Let's see here. We're going to be close, guys. We're going to be really close. Let's see. Here we go on this end. Over to this side, 19 millimeters. So I missed it by a millimeter. Nevertheless, you get an idea that I'm looking at stuff like just the way that they look, their distension, their color, the way they're laying inside the cage, and you get a feel for it over the years, right? So it was a little fun not to just ultrasound, but to do some guessing. Let me know in the comments how you thought I did, and if you think you would have done as well. See, we got the soak ready, which only means one thing, which is that one of our snakes started to shed out, blew up the cage. Of course, that's always Daisy. I tell you, I've had Daisy for 12 years now. We hatched her as a baby, and I don't care how the humidity is, she always sheds weird. I don't know what it is about her. So she blew her cage up pretty good, so we have to get her out, get her soaked up, get this all cleaned up and stuff like that, so that it looks nice and beautiful later on today. She did some poop. Ooh, she did some big poops over here too. So yeah, she's gonna be a good one. And later on, we're actually gonna give her a meal, so she's definitely ready to go. Shed, pooped, yeah, she's gonna wanna eat. Come on, big girl. Come on, sweetie. There you go. Up you go. Yep, you can see she's definitely got some stuff shed on her, which is, again, very typical for her when she sheds. And what you have to do when you're moving a big snake is you never want them to fold up on themselves. So So you have to be kind of gentle with the way you do it. If I'm just yanking her out of here, her spine can actually twist up a little bit, and I don't want that to happen. So you can see right here where she's kind of in a coil. I just want to move that coil to where she's not folding up on herself. And Daisy certainly is a much different animal than so many of my other retics. She's pretty chill. She doesn't like water though, so she'll probably fight me a little bit to get her in here, but she has no choice because I need to get her a good soak. Come on, girl, you're okay. Unlike Lucy, that as soon as I put her head in the water, Lucy just goes right on in. Daisy will always struggle. She just definitely does not like to get soaked. But again, it's important. Get all that shed out, get her hydrated up really good, and it gives me an opportunity to keep her away when I'm cleaning her cage. Come on, baby, it's okay. Again, she always struggles with me when I'm getting her in here. Come on, girl, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, this is good for you. That's okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, whew. What a girl. So you can see I got quite the mess to clean up, but let's go ahead and get started. So I had a nice helper today. Well, I don't know if I'd call her a helper. She was in my way quite a bit, but Matilda's just cruising around. She's helping out, but the cage is all cleaned up. Looks like we're good to go here, ready for the snake to go back in, but we're gonna leave Daisy in soak for another probably half hour or so, just so that she gets all that shed off. And then we'll go ahead, make sure she's 100% clean, get her back in her cage, and we're all set.
A few moments later.
All right, so Daisy's been actually soaking now for about an hour, so should be good to go. So let's go ahead and see what she looks like. Like I said, should be able to get all the skin off. You can see it's pretty good down here. And I just slowly peel that off. Make her look really good. See how it can come off really good. Just the more you soak them, the easier that shed comes off. So I'm just gonna go ahead, kind of spin her around this way, get her going like this. And then you can see there's still a little bit of shed down here. So I'm gonna just peel that right off like this. Perfect. Look at how smooth that came off like that. Really nice, and wow, she looks beautiful. Look at how gorgeous she looks. That is amazing. Look, a little more there. There we go. I think we're almost done. And that looks good. So I'll just let her crawl in on her own, and it's all good. So her enclosure looks good. She looks absolutely gorgeous after a shed. So that's it. One more project done for the day, and I always love when Daisy looks this way. Now it's time to feed her. Is this the cutest thing? Is that the cutest thing ever? So obviously we're open to the public now. We're gonna feed Ivy here in a minute, and then we're gonna feed Daisy, and we're gonna feed Butterscotch. So should be a fun night for sure, and hopefully people will love feeding Ivy. Remember, this is the first time that Ivy is being offered food since she was a little sick, so hopefully she's gonna take it. That will really tell me that she's 100% pushed past it. So I'm excited as much as anyone to see if she's gonna eat a frozen rabbit. All right, it's time to feed the anaconda. Come on, Ivy. Ivy, come. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Here she comes. And there she goes. How cool is that? All right, good job, guys. All right, so Ivy took it like a champ. That's a great sign, again, because of that little sickness. Now I know she's in really good shape. I'm sure she's gonna drag this in the water most likely, and then we'll see how she eats, so that's pretty awesome. She's beautiful. There you go. She did it perfectly. There you go.
That was good.
All right, good job. See, I lived, guys.
Woo!
All right, good job.
What about all of us?
Yeah.
We all lived too.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Next up is actually feeding Daisy. Looks like we got some people that are excited. Looks like Daisy's excited too. Come on, girl. There she is. So I'm going to put it right down here. She'll probably take about a half hour or so to eat. You guys can just cycle through if you want and watch her a little bit. And she'll just eat this right down. Like I said, it'll probably take her about 30 minutes or so. So feel free to watch as much as you guys want. What do you think?
So excited!
So what do you guys think? Did you guys have a good time tonight?
Oh, had an amazing
Oh
time.
my God, what was your favorite thing?
Where am I supposed to go?
Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry? All right,
love
good
Ben
stuff.
and
Well,
Jerry.
that's
I liked
awesome.
it all.
Mrs. Kipling, or what's
Oh, yeah,
not
the-
Mrs.
yep,
Kipling,
yep,
but
Elvis,
the thing,
exactly.
yeah.
Yep, Elvis, that's awesome. So,
We had a great
absolutely been a really fun night for sure. Another super fun night here at the Reptarium. I tell you what, it warms my heart to be here. I love it so much. And for people to be able to watch the snakes eat, that's incredible to see their reactions. And hey, all in all, I did pretty good on the ultrasound thing. You know, maybe not perfect, but hey, not too bad. Let me know if you guys think you could have done better. Can you also do me a favor? Over here is a playlist. Can you just hit one or two of those videos? Helps my channel tremendously, and I really appreciate it. Up here, you can subscribe to my podcast channel. Over here, we are literally 50,000 subscribers away from 3 million. Hit that subscription button, turn your post notifications on. Have a wonderful day. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.